Ukraine updates. Kyiv claims Crimea bridge strike. Ukraine said its forces struck and damaged the Chonhar road bridge connecting mainland Ukraine with Crimea, and a smaller bridge connecting the city of Henichesk with the northeastern coast of the peninsula. Ukraine confirmed that it struck and damaged two road bridges connecting Russian-occupied areas in mainland Ukraine with Crimea, including the Chonhar Bridge, which is important for the Russian military. The attacks are making it increasingly hard to get on and off the peninsula, which Russia seized from Ukraine in 2014 and is of military importance to Moscow, as well as a popular tourist destination for Russians. Meanwhile, Russia claimed to have shot down a Ukrainian drone in the Kaluga region, less than 200 kilometers, 125 miles from Moscow. Germany says Saudi Arabia peace plan talks were a step forward. A conference hosted by Saudi Arabia to discuss a peace plan for Ukraine was a successful meeting because it showed the willingness of the international community to work towards ending the war, a German government spokesperson said. Germany will also continue to engage actively, including in this process, the spokesperson said at a regular news conference in Berlin. Meanwhile, China's foreign ministry said that international talks in Saudi Arabia had helped to consolidate international consensus. China will continue to strengthen dialogue based on its 12-point peace proposal and accumulate mutual trust, it said, without going into specific details. More than 40 countries, including China, India, the United States, and European countries, took part in the Jeddah talks that ended on Sunday. Russia, which was not invited, said that a peace settlement was possible if Ukraine stopped the hostilities and terrorist attacks, and if Western countries stopped arms supplies to Kyiv. It also called on Ukraine to cede its occupied territories to Moscow. Ukraine says 22 soldiers return in latest prisoner swap with Russia. Andrei Yermak, the head of President Volodymyr Zelensky's office, said the released servicemen included 2 officers, sergeants and privates who fought in different parts of the front. Some of them were wounded. Today, we have returned 22 Ukrainian fighters home from captivity, Yermak said, adding the oldest was 54 years old and the youngest 23. There was no immediate comment from Russia. Russia and Ukraine have periodically exchanged groups of prisoners during the course of the war, now in its 18th month. Ukraine grain exports expand year on year. Ukraine's grain exports have risen to 2.56 million metric tons so far in the 2023-24 July-June season, compared with the 2 million tons recorded at the same time of the season last year, according to Ukrainian Agriculture Ministry.